It's story time, guys. This will give you a reason to jump on crypto, especially Cardano ADA. So get ready, because it's time to reweigh your options. An interesting story was posted on reporting platform Millionaire, and is giving us the chills, and it's also worth listening to. A certain Vinci Jeremy was a man who told everyone to buy just $1 a Bitcoin 10 years ago, and pretty much no one listened to him. You can call him a genius or you can call him lucky, but either way, he is now swimming in wealth. In May of 2013, when Jeremy told the world to invest in crypto, the price of one Bitcoin was just $116.
You know what? It's just $1. Get some Bitcoins. Put it away. Goes to nothing, who cares, right? You only spent $1.
Quite little to reckon with. Fast forward to its peak in 2021, and one Bitcoin was worth a whopping $61,000. And even though crypto had taken a dip in the recent months, its value is still at $30,000. However, Jeremy would have already made his money. The man from Chile now lives a wealthy life, from private planes and flashy cars to beach holidays and private yachts. You look at his Instagram page and you would almost feel jealous. He's often tagged in places like Monte Carlo and Dubai, which are famously inviting to the super wealthy. And even on his Twitter bio, he described himself as a family man, programmer, YouTuber, and early Bitcoin adopter, as one of his posts was captioned, "Me living like a boss." Well, that does seem to be an accurate description, isn't it? And to think that his incredible lifestyle all came from his savvy investment in Bitcoin. Crypto is indeed a millionaire-making investment. Alongside the video he posted back in 2013, Vinci wrote, "Look for the price of a lotto ticket and you can hold Bitcoin for 10 years and become a millionaire. It's time you stop living in fear. If it goes to zero, you lose $1. Who cares? But if I'm right, I want all of you to thank me. And it will not make me happy if you come back to me in 10 years saying, 'Dude, I wish I listened to you back in 2011 or 2013. He included in an explanation in his video posting, "Just so you know, Bitcoin is a digital crypto and global money system currency. I talk about the technical analysis of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and crypto, and how I make money trading Bitcoin." Currently, he has been reassuring his followers on Twitter that the recent slump in Bitcoin is nothing to worry about. Taking to social media, a follower jokingly posted, "Can you do a story about those who bought Bitcoin at 64K? Another user added, "I used to watch this guy on YouTube and nearly bought 2,600 Bitcoin for £10. Had my card details in, but the server I was buying from kept crashing, so I ditched the transaction. He didn't tell me. I should sue," someone else said. Definitely an interesting story, right? At this period when prices are dipping, it looks like history is about to repeat itself. There might be another Vinci Jeremy who would become a Cardano millionaire. And no, we're not making this up. Remember that crypto influencer Ben Armstrong, also known as BitBoy Crypto, recently shared his thoughts on the potential of Cardano's ADA to create millionaires in their next bull season. Of course, many ignored the prediction and deemed it foolish. Okay, but here's the point. Armstrong's prediction, whether optimistic or not, should be taken as his personal views and not financial advice. Nonetheless, Armstrong highlighted Cardano's unique position in the crypto space. The decentralized blockchain project, co-founded by Charles Hoskinson and Jeremy Wood, have been criticized for its slow development pace. But just like Jeremy valued Bitcoin 10 years ago, Armstrong believes that Cardano's long-term approach and focus on emerging economies could make it a major player in the next bull run. In a video, Armstrong noted that Cardano's all-time high was just over $3 in September 2021. If the ADA coin price climbs to this all-time high during the next bull run, attaining a millionaire status would require a significant ADA holding. In 2021, Cardano had a market cap of $177 billion, and if it is to return to even $50 billion now, Armstrong suggested that the price could triple, hitting about $1.50. As for Cardano's influence in rapidly growing economies like Central America, Africa, and Southeast Asia, Armstrong argued that Cardano is unlikely to be overlooked during the next bull market. Also, Armstrong speculated that if the bull market's top price could exceed $5, Cardano's market cap would reach $175 billion. At this price, holding 200,000 ADA would equate to $1 million. If Cardano were to triple its previous market cap, an $8 ADA would mean a $280 billion market cap for Cardano. Aligning this with Armstrong's calculations, $1 million would then require holding 125,000 ADA. While Armstrong's predictions are undoubtedly hyper-optimistic and super impressive, it's important to remember that those are just his personal views. Vinci Jeremy's story shouldn't be considered a threat either. Just wise up, if you get what we're saying. A recent report from K33 noted that while the largest cryptocurrency was recently trading in an increasingly narrow spread, immune to macroeconomic and industry events that would likely have stimulated investors up or down in the past few years, it was headed for a more volatile time. As TradeFi markets in Asia opened, Bitcoin was changing hands just below $29,200, firmly in the $500 range. It is occupied for the better part of 2 weeks, and so far Bitcoin has failed across the $31,000 mark. K33 senior analyst Vettel Lund wrote, "A deep crypto sleep tends to be followed by a violent wake-up. The market is clearly in an unprecedented stable stage, which has typically acted as a massive pressure valve for volatility once it finally reignites." He further added, "My short-term thesis is that the market volatility pressure is about to climax and that an eruption is near." Ethereum, which has been similarly range-bound, was recently trading at $1,835. Ripple's XRP token and ADA, the native crypto Cardano, cut earlier losses but were still down about 2% in a market that retained more than a day-long reddish tint. All the same, in her Crypto is Macro Now newsletter, Noelle Akeson called crypto markets' recent monotony, even as significant events swirled, bewildering, but noted, "I've been covering this market long enough to be able to confirm that anecdotally, whenever we start joking about Bitcoin being a stablecoin, things turn fast." It is quite common for investors and analysts to refer to Cardano as a third-generation cryptocurrency. Notably, the first-generation cryptocurrencies, such as Bitcoin, introduced the world to a secure, decentralized cash system. Then Ethereum entered the market with an overall focus on dApp development. This was the goal of the second-generation cryptocurrencies. Now, the third-generation cryptocurrencies take the lessons learned from both Bitcoin and Ethereum concepts and improve upon their shortcomings and block their loopholes. Third-generation cryptocurrencies such as ADA utilize new developments such as layered architecture to improve scalability, security, and sustainability. This way, they create more usefulness, address flaws, and rectify inefficiencies, and this is why Cardano matters. Cardano is different from competitors in many ways. Unlike the competition, Cardano depends heavily on the academic sector, and the platform's design was built from the ground up utilizing evidence-based methods grounded in scientific philosophy and academic theory, and finalized via peer-reviewed research. The Cardano developer team still has hefty goals for the project, thereby introducing a more secure, transparent, and sustainable way to conduct business internationally. Banking the unbanked is also one of its strong emphases. Cardano ADA debuted in 2017 at a market cap of $600 million. By the end of the year, its market cap had bubbled to $10 billion. In 2018, it rocketed up even further to around $33 billion, but eventually coming back down to $10 billion. According to data from CoinGecko, ADA began trading around 2 cents per token. Then it went up to nearly $1.50 per token. However, for most of ADA's existence, it has been between 2 cents and 40 cents per token. The value of ADA has historically been just as volatile as most other cryptocurrencies, and just like those other crypto platforms, it's more speculative, making it not a particularly safe investment. In turn, you should only invest in ADA if you have counted the cost of potential losing value. And of course, we offer our best wishes in that case. However, if you believe that Cardano has the chance to be one of the cryptocurrency's market winners, then it may just be a worthwhile investment, even if it's volatile right now. Just understand that the general crypto market is hanging on a thin thread right now, and no one knows when the pops and pumps would be back. Holding on for dear life, or HODL, seems to be the best option for Cardano right now, despite the disheartening swings. After playing your part and conducting thorough research, don't invest in ADA because you're just okay with losing value. Of course, that would happen, but it's better to HODL the coin, believing that it's going to go back up. You are not investing because you are somehow okay with the volatile nature of the market, but because your expectations reflect optimism. But that's going to do it for today's video. Make sure you hit the subscribe notification buttons, and we'll see you in the next video.